Hey bro, what's up? In this video I want to tell you the reason why we are watching porn, and it's basically very simple. I will explain to you like the behind the scenes kind of why we are doing like this kind of decision all the time every day, where we like go on a smartphone and like type in the specific website. But I will also tell you how to quit it, because there are like a few like different kind of points, like a puzzle, different kind of points why we are doing specific the specific habit, and I will explain you in every like way how to quit it. Basically, it's very simple, and just want to tell you, don't be pissed off at the answers that I will give you, because they are gonna be really like simple, and there's not like this like a disclaimer. There's not like an um, magic trick that will get you porn free in just a week or something. This will take a few months of rewiring your brain to be normal again. So basically, there are 3 specific triggers, and these are the core things, like the core the core ways that are causing watching porn. And these I'm talking about them in all of my videos, and I'm always like repeating myself, because this is basically true. It's loneliness, stress, and boredom. And I will give you like every point of that, I will explain to you why does this happen and how to fix that. Basically, loneliness. This one, I personally need to tell you stories. Was like, I had this myself in school. This is basically where I had like I had like a friend group, but there wasn't like really a deep connection. So every time I would like go back home, I would like always watch porn, and I didn't really talk to my parents and shit. So it was like pretty like, I was still, I was still feeling lonely, even though I had like a friend group. So basically, loneliness, the reason why loneliness is causing porn is because it's an illusion. Like, porn is like an illusion of intimacy and connection. Basically, every time you watch it, you are like this kind of cuck watching 2 other people having sex with each other, and this basically fucks up your brain and gives you like this in a short period of time, like this short-term feeling that you are not alone. And it triggers dopamine production. If you know what dopamine is, it's like a neurotransmitter in our brain, that it's like a chemical that gets released before you watch porn. Like, it gives you like this kind of motivation that your brain knows, okay, I'm about to do something that feels rewarding to me, that feels like very entertaining. And the third way, it's basically the same. It's like just a coping mechanism for like, every time you feel weird, you feel uncomfortable, porn is there for you as a coping mechanism that gives you the short-term feeling of safety, like connection of other people, like socializing. Basically, it's like an artificial socializer. And I want to like explain to you like a scenario that happens. For example, I explained like how I personally experienced it. Let's say I'm here, like, watching my smartphone, and I'm coming from school. I'm just laying here, like, all happy and shit, and here is like the things I'm watching, Instagram and stuff. But this day, I went to school, didn't really, like, I talk a little bit with my friends, but there wasn't like a deep connection. I come back home, here's my like window, the curtains are like, everything is shut down, so no sunlight is coming inside, and I'm just sitting here for hours. My door is shut, so I'm just like sitting here, not talking to anyone, just watching like other people talking to each other, having like this parasocial like connection with Twitch or something, you know, with all these people that I'm thinking I'm friends with. And then this loneliness feeling kicks in. I'm sitting here, you know, and yeah, then I'm watch porn, feeling a little bit better about myself for a short period of time, but then it happens again and again. But I will give you now like the what helped me to cure this kind of loneliness, and I want to. So basically, I know it sounds fucking simple, but what helped me first, I started with just talking every time I felt like sad and stuff. I always I started like to talk to my parents. Like, this is me. I'm coming from a room. I'm talking with my parents and shit. So I get like this kind of feeling of connection, like this real social connection. And in my brain, this feeling, like this feeling of loneliness, like it was like that when I was in my room, but the moment I like talked to my parents, it just vanished, like this urge of this of social connection, of intimacy and shit. This all vanished the moment I talked to my parents, like about some stupid shit. And you can start with that every time you feel like you want to watch porn. Talk with your parents, talk with your friend, call a friend or something. Or you can, I don't know, join a community. And the problem is having like a porn problem is you can't really talk about it in public with other people, especially when you don't know them. But for that reason, I have like in the link down below a community where I can like you can join, and we talk about like quitting porn and stuff. So like joining a community, if not even mine, but just like joining a group, like in, I don't know, a sports club or something, or like just a hobby of yours once a week, like this feeling of connection, when you get this fulfilled, this will basically do a lot for you. Just going outside and not spending time alone on your phone, and joining like a community, a group, going outside in general, talking with people, just being outside all the time helps a lot. So let's go to the next trigger, and we're talking about stress. Stress, basically, the reason why stress like is causing porn addiction is because there's a certain like, oh sorry, there's like a certain chemical, it's called cortisol. It gets released, and every time this gets released, it's like your brain feels uncomfortable, and it knows, okay, I want to watch porn. So this is like by the way, a whole nother topic, how your brain works when watch porn. Basically knows that, okay, I can watch porn and I get the reward, I get like a kind of stress relief from that, like in short-term stress relief. And yeah, porn is like a regulator, and how said, giving you like a short-term relief when you feel overwhelmed with life, with anything. I can also give you an example. For example, like this is you, like you look normal, but in your head there are like so much shit. Like for example, exams, heartbreak, all the shit. Just in arguments with your parents and shit, and all the shit can get really into you. It get really make your stress, get your cortisol high, and your brain knows, okay, I want to get rid of that feeling, so it watches porn. So, but for stress, there's also like a lot of things that you can do. For example, you can meditate, like where you just, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like this is you meditating, and this basically means sitting there for 5 to 10 minutes and just letting your thoughts through, just like the thoughts that you're getting, just let them be and be present. Try to focus on your breath for 5 to 10 minutes, and this lowers your cortisol and your stress levels. What also can help is your diet. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing here. But for example, this type of diet, this should be like a steak. But yeah, having a specific, like a diet, especially like with a lot of fat and less carbs, will also lower your cortisol. Like for example, in high meat diet, where you eat a lot of meat and cut off like vegetables, carbs, fast food. This will lower your stress over time. So this, in my opinion, are the best ways: meditation and eating a lot of meat and cutting off like shitty foods. So do that, and trust me, your cortisol levels getting neutralized. Yeah. So, and then there is boredom. And boredom is one of the easiest ones. Boredom just happens when your brain is not stimulated enough. Like your brain knows you're getting the highest intensity of dopamine production when you are getting like, when you watch porn. It's like it's an easy way to seek entertainment, and it's, it's free, it's private, you don't need to go outside, you don't need to do anything, you don't need to talk to people, you can just lay in your bed and getting like this huge rush, this huge spike, and sitting in your room all day, again, is like very problematic, because in your room there's not much that you can do other than like, I don't know, be on your PC or your TV or something, on your phone, and you get bored really fast when you don't do these things. So what is your brain thinking? I'm gonna go on Pornhub. And yeah, this happens all the time. And what you can do about it is like the best way, where it's like where it's like 100% true that you're not watching porn, is just go outside. Yeah, I mean, there's not like a magic trick or something. Just go like outside, play in the grass or something, talk with and talk with friends, like, yeah, this is you. If you're outside, you don't really watch porn, and if you are with someone else that you can talk about that or something else, you're just in the present moment and shit. So yeah, the best way, just go outside, start a new hobby. I don't know. I personally, I did music production back in the day, and like I made beats, and this really like channeled this energy that I had, the urges that I had when I want to quit porn, to being more creative. But going outside, like, is the best cure when you feel like you need to watch. Because when you're outside, you don't really think about, like, let's be honest, when you're outside, when did you think about tapping? Basically never. You just like you just don't think about it when you're outside. And inside, it's so easy to get stupid things in your head where you think negatively, you think about different shit and stuff, like getting anxiety. But outside, this is a whole different world outside, a whole different like mind shift. So just go outside, bro. But again, if you're confused about that, you want to seriously quit porn, then click the link in the description, bro. And join the community. I have a full blueprint on how to quit it. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something from this, and see you in the next video. Bye.